Hey guys, so today I have another haul type video. I wasn't really going to do some in a row, but I figured I'd just do this today because I've had it for a little while. I've been meaning to actually, film and upload this, so finally getting around to it. So as you can see from this little card, I have been on Modes4U. I bought some things from them in one of the kawaii videos, but this is a fabric haul. They have a lot, and I mean like a lot, of absolutely stunning fabrics. They're all import, so it's American, Japanese, all kinds of import fabrics that are just beautiful. So as you see here, you spend so much, you get free shipping. I actually spent £58 on the fabrics I got. Because they're imports, they are quite expensive. So I bought 5 lots of fabric. Each of them were £5.60 for half a metre, but I've never bought anything under 2 metres before until now, so I bought 2 units of each, so I got a metre of each fabric. So that was 11 something, 20, maths, difficult, of each of the fabrics, just to make up a whole metre, so I got enough to make something. I don't know what I'm going to do with any of these. I'll figure something out at some point. But, so yeah, you spend so much, you get the free shipping. They are expensive because they are imported, so you've got to buy them in and then the site is selling them on. But they're all very good quality, they're nicely printed, whatnot. Though if you do order multiple units, so say you don't want half a metre, you want a metre and a half, you order 3 units, they'll send it you as a whole. So they've got the rolls of the fabric, they'll cut off however much you want, so you don't just get it in bits. So the first one I've got is this. I will leave links in the description so you can find them if you want to check them out or whatever, see if it's something you want for a project of yours. This one actually says at the side it's Michael Miller or Mikhail, I'm not quite sure how you say it, Filigree Flutter. So this one is really nice. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, maybe a dress or a skirt, still haven't decided. It is really nice fabric, but it's also expensive, so I want to make sure I make something that is absolutely just top notch. The next one is Alice in Wonderland themed. I like the little biscuits. So you've got, it's a repeating pattern, but it's not, it doesn't have a right way up. So as you can see here, the cat's that way, the cat's that way, so it does change. So it doesn't really matter if how you cut it, but obviously if you're doing something with panels, you won't want to make sure that it is still matching, if that makes sense. Just like obviously if you're using something like velvet, you make sure it's all the same way up, so when you brush it, it's not going different ways. So it'd be similar with patterns. This one I love because of the colours in it. I love purples, greens, blues all together. This I was thinking more of a corset, because I love making corsets all through textiles at school, because I did it for GCSE and A levels. Corsets were kind of my thing. I made, I don't know how many I've done now, 4 or 5 school projects and then a few at home. But getting hold of decent boning is more of the problem. I've only ever used strip boning, so I ended up layering up the fabrics. For my A-level project I did a steampunk pirate kind of crossover, and I actually ended up having a 6-layer corset, which was quite heavy and really thick, but still with the strip boning, so it isn't like what I'd call a proper corset, it's just corset styled. So this is more of a Japanese style fairy tale one, so obviously you got Snow White, Red Riding Hood, I'm assuming that's some kind of Snow Queen, Jack and the Beanstalk, Hansel and Gretel, Humpty Dumpty, Alice in Wonderland, Cheshire Cat. Don't have a clue. That is gonna go what? Princess and the Frog. Is that what it's actually called? I can't remember. Got the little piggies. I think that's all of them. This one repeats the same over all the way up. So this one is quite nice. Not really sure. Probably a skirt. Probably get a couple skirts out of this. Not quite sure. Depends how tiny the person I'm making it for is. And this, this is apron material. Because I really want to make some aprons. I've got some in my fabric box up there, which is a nightmare to get down because it is really, really, really heavy. But I've got some Cath Kidston fabric in there. I want to make kind of like the little waist aprons, little pocket, adorable. But when I saw this, I was like, I have to. I did think maybe just spending all the money just getting this fabric, but I had to get more than one. Couldn't just buy a massive load of one fabric as much as I would have liked to. I wanted more. I like to look at things, but this is just covered in adorable little cakes and tea, and the colours, I don't really like pink, but with this it just looks perfect. Absolutely love it. So that is, yep, that's 5. I can count. Yay for maths. But I might, if I do actually do some projects, I might do a few little updates on them. I'm not going to do a whole this is how you make something probably for a long time, depending on if anybody is actually interested. I did mention before that I am getting a new iPod for Christmas. It's going to be a 64 gig, so I will have room to make longer videos, so I am saving it for a laptop to actually edit on. So I want something that hasn't had iTunes done on it before. My mum's laptop, which this one is supposed to be synced to, has just died completely. And the home computer doesn't really like iTunes. The one I'm using now is the third one to be plugged into it, but it won't save to it because iTunes just, it doesn't work. But I don't know, if anybody would want any kind of sewing tutorials or anything like that, just let me know, and it is something I would think about doing, but I won't be able to do it for a little while. But so this is my fabric haul from Modes4U. I'm definitely going to go back on there when I have more money, because I'm not entirely sure I want to sell my kidneys for fabric. I wouldn't sell my kidneys for anything, just, you know, clear that up. But they've recently added Hello Kitty fabrics, I believe, in the newsletter, because I'm signed up to email notifications. They're going to get little twin stars and other Sanrio characters. They've got loads of different oriental styles, so think the traditional flower patterns and things like that. They've got other retro patterns, they've got food, they've got different fairy tale ones. There was another Alice in Wonderland one I wanted to get, but the print was quite small, so I didn't get it then. But if you like the kind of import style fabrics that you won't really find necessarily in your local fabric shops unless you are the luckiest git in the world, because I can't find them around me. Obviously they are quite pricey, but it would be worth just checking the website out if it is something you would be interested in using. But I'll leave that there for now, and I'll see you in my next video.